Hello, welcome back. Still with us is Barasuara here. Now, I was talking off camera. It's interesting to see different artists and their creative processes behind the scenes on how they get into the zone on writing music. So I just want to know, since you initially hinted at that, this song and this album was created together, it wasn't only a person that made the songs. What are your differences in getting into the zone and giving yourself time, like, okay, this is my time to find inspiration? What are those steps like for you guys individually?
Well, yeah, usually the first and the second album, I was the dominator of the songwriting. But then in the third album, we talk about it and we talk about the concept. How about everyone is collaborating? Everyone has their own lyrics, has their own song. Let's make it as a concept on the album. But, not but. Along the way, it's a really interesting process for us because I usually wrote all the lyrics, but then Asteriska, after almost 10 years, and then she started to write the lyrics, and then the lyrics was really good.
How are they? Yeah?
Yeah. Biang, it's all her. It all hers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all hers. So everyone is like kind of shocked about it. When I read the lyric, oh God, this is so beautiful. And then everyone would say, hey, do you want to add something? No, I don't think so. But
Why haven't you done this before?
I know.
yeah, exactly,
So long.
exactly. And then Putih started to write her own song, and then it's really beautiful. It's one of the highest plays on the streams also. It goes Hitam Biru, but yeah, it's a very collaborative album, and everyone is jumping on the ideas and everything.
You guys argue?
Excuse me?
You guys argue?
Always.
Yeah, every day. Every day.
Well, because when you work together, everyone has
Different.
ideas. So who usually takes the lead? What happens there when you have disagreements?
Well,
We just try.
Is the loudest actually. The most, he's very detailed.
Maybe I'm the
The referee, the official that has to break it?
I'm just the bridge behind.
You're the diplomat.
Okay.
Yeah.
They say it's like the Rolling Stones, Charlie Watts. They say it's like the glue that holds them all together.
yeah, like that.
Yes.
Yeah, me stitch all those ideas.
Together.
Yeah.
Right. So for you itself, because he just said that you mostly wrote the song itself. What was it like for you to, okay, this is my time to shine in a band?
I don't know. I mean, like, because it's been a long time. I never do anything in Barasuara. I'm like most passive among everyone. But then that time I just feel like, oh, I want to wrote this, but I already preparing that if they don't like my lyric, it's okay.
She's very insecure.
Super insecure. I mean, like, among Barasuara, come on, like everyone like super.
So whose idea was it to have her write that song then?
She wanted it.
I just
You
like,
came up
hey,
with it.
Yeah.
I have this lyric.
Okay.
But you don't have to look at it if you don't
Do you
want
want
to.
like
I
listen
mean.
to it? But if you don't like it, like it's okay.
But please take a look at it.
But when Ichil wrote the first lyric of
Yeah.
our song, it's called Terbuang dalam waktu. I composed the song. But then Ichil, so in the 1st January of 2021, we do camp.
Okay.
The 6 of us, and we write songs together. We wrote lyrics. Ichil wrote together. And when the Terbuang dalam waktu came, it's the first lyric she wrote. And when we sing, all of us, they cry.
Oh, really?
Iga and Ichil cry. I don't know why.
I mean, like I get used to be rejected.
It's really a special
So
moment.
I'm like, okay, I have lyric, but if they don't like it, I'm okay. But then when I feel like someone's like quiet,
Emotionally,
and then
yeah.
I feel like the emotions, like the vibes is changing. I feel like maybe I can get into them. Like I'm like waiting, and then he said like, yeah, we can use this, and then he also added like the lyric, and it becomes more powerful. I cried, he cried. And then we have like
So it's
other-
like crying fast.
like-
Yeah, like it's very,
I want to get into that. I mean, you guys have,
This is very good song, yeah, like that. Very
I mean,
crazy.
that just shows how much you guys have this sort of harmony with each other. A song is not just a song. There's a meaning to it. There's a sense of respect. Because you guys never expected for her to have this sort of talent, right? So
Good
it's
thing
like,
she knew that it was tears of joy, right? Not
just like, oh my God,
like,
that's so
these are horrible lyrics.
yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
So now you have this album that is basically a mix of all of your characters. It's gloomy, but many say it's actually full of colors as well. How would you guys, as a collective, describe this album? What's the best way to describe this album?
Well, it's best to like
It's a melting
put us out in this album when you're listening to it. Don't think about the songwriter. Don't think about who wrote the lyrics. Don't think about who made the song. just listen to it very slowly and make it your own, because
Interpretation.
this album is for us also is very personal. So take us out on this equivalent. When you listen to the album, listen to the song, listen to the message, and make it your own. Make it your own. Paint your own colors, and whatever the lyrics meaning, find it. If you find your own interpretation, it's good. It doesn't matter how we wrote it, but please make it your own.
Okay. So we're actually going to have a little segment called Story Behind the Song. So we're gonna we picked out a couple of songs that, you know, we want our viewers to have a little bit of a backstory behind the song, maybe. It can be anything, what the meaning behind it or how it was made. So we're gonna start off with Bahasa Fana.
Merayakan Fana.
Merayakan Fana?
Yes, correct.
Okay. The song came after we do camp for a week.
This workshop
Yeah.
thing that you guys had.
We came back to our office,
Yes.
our studio at Jakarta, and we didn't have any new ideas. So I came with some verse and choruses for the song without lyrics. And I just came out and said, let's do this song, you know? And then Iga after that added the intro, added the riff guitar. I added more parts. And then after we heard the demo for the almost all the form of the song, we think about something like we need orchestra, you know, with orchestra. And the one name we thought of only Mas Erwin Gutawa, you know. So I call him straight away, like Mas, can I call you, you know, like that. And then he answered, let's call right now. Wow. And then I loudspeaker, and then Mas, can you help us to arrange
The whole ensemble.
orchestrate the song? And he said, yes, right away.
Done.
And then it's
Yeah.
it's like a dream come true, because Putih have a dream to work with Mas Erwin Gutawa.
Oh, wow. So that's how it all came together.
Idol, yes.
Checklist.
Dream come true.
Yeah.
Checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that goes to show that when you want something, don't just send a WhatsApp. Like, do an actual call.
Yeah. Yeah.
People don't text anymore
No.
nowadays. You just have to call them.
Exactly. All right, next, go ahead. You choose
Well,
one.
I have an interesting idea because we've heard from you guys a lot. Marco and TJ.
Yeah.
Oi.
They're the quiet ones.
I know. It's
The
like,
strong, silent type.
it's a mixture of between all of these together. I just want to know, because the whole time that you were playing, you put your heart and soul into your drums. And that creates a sort of level of depth towards the whole music to make it more emphasis on like the lyrics that he was saying. What was your artistic process in your drumming skills here?
Actually, for me, in Barasuara especially, because my personal taste is actually far away from what I play in Barasuara.
Really? What is it?
It's way far. I listen to Adele, Justin Bieber, Taylor
Are
Swift.
you serious?
No way.
Wow, okay. Very
the whole
cool.
album.
Who would have thought?
But that's why I love working with them, because I can be myself in Barasuara. I don't think about playing drums. I don't think about techniques. I think about how
Justin
I
Bieber.
paint. I think how about I paint this song with my style.
That's
Because with Barasuara, I don't really listen to lyrics at first, but then his lyrics is kind of heavy, and it kind of gives me something more to add to the song. So I just try to imagine like what film that connects with the song, so I can imagine how
You were performing.
the emotion connects to the drum. So I don't really think about the drums actually when I play with Barasuara.
wow. Okay.
I don't know. It's just my way of thinking to
So revealing.
playing with.
Yeah.
From Adele?
Iga, do you make fun of his musical taste?
No.
No.
No. Okay, good.
Because I listen to it also.
Okay. Good for you. Good for you. Me too,
One
by the
time.
way. So there you
Well,
go. Because-
gotta love Adele.
TJ, what about you? Well, like, what are your musical influences?
I like 80s rock.
Okay.
Yeah, 80s and 90s. I don't know.
Perfect for a guitar.
I just can't move on until now. But I tried. I tried my best to listen.
Stuck in the 80s. Welcome to my world. Oh, it's an age thing.
I don't know.
No, I think I'm starting to get an idea now about why Barasuara is so full of color, because everyone has all these different influences
Exactly.
as well. When it comes to
And it
music.
merges together perfectly.
I think so.
Thank
All right, next song, Etalase.
Oh yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Etalase is our first single. the first song released after.
That won Emmy Award.
Slip that right in. I like
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Okay, it came out of frustration because when we hit COVID, like all the government and people are very, I don't know, ignorant about how we handle the situation. Actually, the government is kind of make a joke about it, and then not having a properly distributed, what do you call it, mask and everything. So it's out of the frustration, and then we have. I have lost my grandfather because of COVID, and the very frustrating part is we cannot even attend the funeral.
That's right.
Yeah, we can only see
that.
it on the phone.
Online, yeah.
That's very absurd. That's very surreal. How we could get into this point of our
It
lives?
was such a weird time.
It's
Right?
such a weird time. It's
Yeah.
very depressing. So for Fatalis, the meaning of Fatalis is the one who gave up about everything and hate the situation. So it's very. So the song sounds very angry, very dark because I think we as a band are feeling the mutual situation too, and then we try our best to project it in the song. So it's very aggressive. It's very, very, very powerful in terms of the intensity of the vocals, the intensity of the instruments. So yeah, that's basically the idea of Fatalis.
This is very interesting because for Biang as well, you know, it was a song based of Iga's father's passing, right? So I just want to know what sort of meaning does death play? Because it seems like there's always something around, you know, the idea of death in family that made you want to write these songs.
So that's in the family. I just lost my father like months ago, and yeah, thank you. At first, at my point of view, or everyone, TJ's lost his dad also. It's very sad for us, but maybe for my dad, he free from his pain, so it could be a relief, maybe. So it's different.
That perspective you mentioned right, earlier.
Different perspective. So with a song like Mereka it's taken when the person died and then they go into some sort of spiritual journey into what we call like heaven, hell, whatsoever.
The afterlife.
So the afterlife, yeah. Basically, our loss of friends, families, parents, lovers, it creates some sort of different colors of mourning, different colors of death, different colors of sadness. So yeah, it could be sadness in that people who maybe connect death, sadness, depression with blacks and all the dark colors. Well, it could be yellow, it could be pink, it could be white.
It's the perspective that you put
Perspective,
into it.
yeah.
And you writing Biang, is this the sort of message you wanted to resonate as you wrote it?
Well, I feel connected with all the songs in the album as well. It's like because everyone's like connected with what happens in the world.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wanted to tell the world either we leave them first or people that we love could leave us first. So please don't take everything for granted. Like that means that's what I wanted to tell through the songs.
It's very anxiety induced.
I had a conversation with my wife about this recently. She's like, I know I'm 10 years older than you. She's like, yeah, but you're not dying first because I'm the one that's going to suffer. It's kind of a good point. And it got me to thinking about this whole perspective thing that Iga was actually talking about.
I don't want to think about my cat dying first.
No, this is getting very gloomy. So guys, 12 years. So in human years, you guys would be teenagers. I mean, you started probably not far from your teenage years, but your band now, Barasuara, is actually turning into a teenager. So you guys have been together for over a decade now. Your first studio album was almost a decade ago. What has that been like, this journey of
growing up together?
Yeah, you're basically growing up together. You've changed together, but you managed to basically stay together.
I can answer.
I want to hear from TJ.
As we grow older together and experience lots of things together, I feel like we know each other deeper in terms of in musical situation and non-musical situations, and that affects on we can
You can do this. You can do this.
we can avoid the drama that
Yeah.
can be not.
It's a hindrance.
So, yeah.
towards your
Because we know each other.
'Cause we know each
more.
other
I mean,
more.
10 years is a long journey for a band, you know.
Would you guys
can stand
consider
together.
each other as your
Right.
best friends?
It's not a smooth journey, but we learn a
We are
lot. I mean,
No? Oh my
we're in
gosh.
arguments, fighting,
Yeah.
it's normal, but good thing, luckily, we still here. I mean, we can make music, good music together, and then we know each other more. Without saying anything, we just looking at his face, I know what he's
Yeah,
thinking.
you can finish this sentence.
Yeah, like, you don't need just look at each other and we know everything. So at that point,
It's like a family.
yes,
Yeah.
we have family.
I think the one of the glue too is about we try to do our best in music. With these 12 years, we always try that, you know, and never decrease or never.
Yeah.
So that's your common goal, like for
Right.
all of you. You all have that
and we
one
still
goal in
we
mind.
still have the same goal like that.
Okay. So 2024, this is your third studio album. Hopefully, we don't have to wait another 4 years.
Please, God. Yeah.
So, you know, music is back now. You're not taking it for granted because the previous 4 years was very weird. For musicians, we didn't know, like, hey, are we ever going to be able to perform live again?
Yeah.
So now I'm sure you're appreciating every time you get to perform
Yes.
live. So what's in store for you for the rest of 2024 now?
Yeah, we're gonna do some promotion, and we're planning to do tours. And then we have like this concert for the release of the album, but not in Jakarta. Could be in Jogja. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna spread the albums as wide as we can. Maybe we're also planning like Southeast Asia tour also.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Wish us luck.
Good stuff, guys. So, oh man, I wish we had more time. It's so much fun talking to them. But we are running out of time because we've saved just enough time for them to have one more performance because it would be a shame for them not to. So this was a song that you mentioned earlier called Terbuang dalam waktu. So we're going to check it out right now. Make sure that you guys do stay tuned. We still have sports coming up next after this next break, as well as entertainment before we wrap up the program. So without any further ado, thank you once again, Barasuara, for being
Thank you
here.
so much for having
You guys
us.
are amazing. I love seeing you guys as a collective and now getting to know you more personally and our
Thank you.
I
viewers.
love it. Take it away, guys.
All right. Once again, this is Barasuara.
Barasuara.
Teringat seru suaramu menepis keraguan, namun dewasa mengubah cara pandang dan keikhlasan, bersaut dan berpulang, terperai-perai menghilang, yang terasa